Before you can master anything in life, you have to master yourself. Before you can even master them, you have to know who you are. You really sit back and understand who you are and what you can do. All of those limiting doubts that you may have leave. You got to have a certain level of conviction, of knowing, of understanding that you are what you say you are. If I say I'm a God, I'm going to move like a God. So I want somebody to come to me and tell me I ain't no God. How you what? It's your girl Connie, and you are back watching another episode of A Free Mind, where we take back the control of our minds and our reality. To all my new free minders, if you would, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, so that way you'll be ready to tap in when it's time to tap in. All my old free minders, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much, and we're gonna get straight into this episode. As y'all can see, your girl looking good. Okay, I did it myself. Quit playing. The hairstyle was definitely inspired by somebody on Instagram. I don't know who, but I'm going to tag her in my photos I take for my birthday. Oh, didn't tell y'all. My birthday is tomorrow. By the time y'all see this, though, it's going to be the day after my birthday. That's how quick I get done with editing. But y'all, we're going to get straight into this episode. I don't have time to play these games with people. And I finally got my first negative comment. So with that being said, this whole entire episode is going to be nothing but a PSA, a disclaimer, whatever you want to call it, okay? When I say that I am a God and that you are a God, I am never, ever, ever claiming that I am the one God or you are the one God. What I'm saying is that we are gods. We are a reflection of God himself. How can I sit here and claim to be something without giving acknowledge to the original? Like let's make it make sense. So that's first and foremost. I'm never ever ever claiming to be God himself or herself or itself or whatever it is you like to associate him as or her as or it as. Okay? I'm only claiming to be a reflection thereof. And so this person decided that they wanted to quote me some scriptures to tell me that I'm devil worshiping and all this good stuff. And so I take this with grace. And honestly, when I seen the comment, normally I'm always smiling whenever I'm about to read my comments. So I'm like, ooh, I know y'all just said something so sweet to me. Y'all just so nice. And I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But then when I seen it, my smile went away. But then I started smiling again because I'm like, I don't know if I can say this word, but like, nigga, I made it. I've been waiting for my first like negative comment because I'm like, I feel like I done made it now. You know, I done finally got past the negative comment phase, or not past it, but I'm finally entering that phase. So that's how I know I'm like, I'm really doing something. I'm really out here doing something for real. Like, okay, this was a milestone that I have now overcome, or not overcome, but done reached. So let me go ahead and I wanted to tell you guys the scriptures that it even says in the Bible that backs up what I'm even telling y'all, or what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. And the reason why, before I get into that, why I say that we are gods and we are goddesses, or you are a god or you are a goddess, is because we have this human body that the spirit dwells in. God dwells within this temple. And it states that in the Bible. I don't know if people believe the Bible or whatever, but for the ones that do, that want to throw verses at me to tell me that I'm wrong for my own perspective and opinions and beliefs, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some as well. Okay? Okay. Let me see. Where is it at? I got to actually go to the. And this is most definitely in the King James Version, the New King James Version, whatever version that you read, it's in there. Okay, all you got to do is just look it up. It's first one is 1 Corinthians 3:16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God, and that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you? Okay, next one. Romans 9:8-9. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be that the Spirit of God dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Christ, he is none of his. Okay. And then the next one I have, and there's actually more than just these, but these are just the ones that I'm gonna go ahead and just push y'all on real quick. John 14:20. At that day ye shall know that I am in my Father, and ye in me, and I in you. All I'm saying is that God is within me just how he is with you. You have the same powers to create and to destroy, just how he has the same powers to create and to destroy within the universe. We are all one. It's all one. I understand that I am a God. And that's period. It's simple. So with me having that understanding, that means that the responsibility of my life is now on me. I can't look for something outside of me to change, or for something to happen for me to go ahead and make a move, or for me to create whatever I want to create. And so I just feel like this episode needs to be nothing but a huge PSA, baby, because I already know the hecklers are coming. They are coming. They are coming. They are coming. And really, my perspective and my message is for those that are ready to hear it. If you're not ready to hear it, or you got a problem with it, then it's not for you. Then you can not come this way, baby. You can find you something safe to do. Okay. So once again, I have the same powers as my father, or as energy, or as her, or as whatever it is that you guys want to call it to be. I'm fine with whatever that is. At the end of the day, it's all the same thing. And so, like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I am a God, and so are you. You have the power to create, and you have the power to destroy with your mind, with your thoughts, your imagination. You have the power to do anything. When you really sit back and understand who you are and what you can do, all of those limiting doubts that you may have leave. Because when you really understand it and you really believe it, you know that I can do whatever I want to do. Whatever I see for myself to do, whatever vision that comes to me, whatever I think about doing, or just anything, I can do that. And right here, I have this sign that says conviction is knowing, to remind me every day before I walk out this door that conviction is knowing. You got to have a certain level of conviction, of knowing, of understanding that you are what you say you are. If I say I'm a God, I'm going to move like a God. If I say I am lonely or dumb or just sad or depressed, then you're going to move like that. That's how you move. Once you say it and you claim it and you have a certain level of conviction, that's how you move. That's how you going to move. So for me, I'm going to move like what I claim to be. I'm going to move like a God. I'm going to use the God in me to create the reality that I want. And it's slowly but surely getting to where I want to get it to. I'm getting I'm filling my purpose. I am fulfilling my purpose that I feel that I am on this earth to do. And that is, for one, I found out about me. Now I want you to know about you. Because before you can master anything in life, you have to master yourself. Before you can master any reality or circumstance or situation, you have to know how to master yourself. You need to know how to master your emotions, your thoughts, how you react, the action you put in. You need to know how to master all these things. And before you can even master them, you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are. So I want somebody to come to me and tell me I ain't no God. Because I ain't even going to say that to you. I'm just going to be like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Because I'm only here and saying what I'm saying, doing what I'm doing because I know who I am. I want you to know who you are. When you claim something that you are, that's how you move. And a lot of the times people's problem is that when you think that God is only outside of you, even with the scripture telling you that he's within you, but when you think that he is only outside of you, you're waiting for something in the sky, a man in the sky, to come down and show you with your eyes that, okay, now I can finally go for this business idea because this done happened. I could finally be safe in my relationship because this done happened. Or I can finally trust in my own intuition to make my own decisions. Or I can finally give love to myself because now I don't feel depressed anymore because this situation, something outside of me has shown me this. When you think of God only being outside of you, that's why you can't move to make a decision. That's why you can't move to make an action because you're waiting for something outside of you to show you that you can. When the thing about life, about evolving, is always about going within. It's never about fixing external things that you can see. It's all within. And that's why you you think that the God outside of you or circumstances outside of you are responsible for the way your life is being created. Now, what I said on a short, it was, I think it was the last episode, I don't know, but I had said that you got to really sit back and think about, I created this life. I created this. And when I said that, I'm saying that to say not the flesh created your reality. And I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is that your God within you created this reality. Just because you are a God does not mean that you are operating in the most highest form. Because I said this before, once before, God is in all things. He is everything. If God is everything, then that means that that negative thought that you thought of or that negative action that you did was, some people will want to say that it's the devil or whatever, but it could be the devil, or that could be simply your God operating in a lower form. So just because I claim to be a God does not mean that I'm saying I'm at the highest form. I mess up. I make mistakes too. I'm still learning. I'm still evolving. But at the end of the day, I have a certain level of conviction that keeps me grounded and keeps me to understanding that I am what I say I am. I am what I think I am. Them thoughts is going to get you. So it's not that the flesh, which what we can see is that the flesh is what's creating the reality, but it's that spirit within you. We are nothing but God himself experiencing his own creation through us. That's what the spirit is. Spirit is God. God is spirit. Spirit is in you. Spirit is in me. Now, when we understand that, you got the word God has a certain vibration that when you call yourself a God, now you have to act like one. Now you have to think like one. Now you have to, everything in your life has to be a reflection of what you call yourself to be. And so if I want the best and the greatest experience of this life for myself, I'm going to operate like what I claim myself to be, which is a God. And if you got a problem with that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't. One day you might come to the understanding, one day you might not. I don't know. But those that know, we know. And if you don't, you don't. I would love for you to be more optimistic. But at the same time, it's not my job to force something on somebody. I'm not here for that. Okay, so hopefully that cleared the air. If not, I will always refer whoever is a hater to come to this episode right here. This episode is for all the haters and the naysayers. This is y'all's episode. This is y'all's video for you personally. My message to you. Yep. Whatever you claim yourself to be is what you are. I'm not going to argue against that, baby. I'm not going to argue against it. But if you have tuned in all the way to this episode, also, wait, before we leave, because we supposed to do the, why did I almost forget? We got to do the, what we not going to let control us, right? But I think I only got one last time. So the one that somebody commented was saying no to low-level gods. And that's pretty much saying no to low-level God energy. Like I said, I just said it a minute ago. God is all things. And so I agree. We saying no to no low-level gods. And I'm also going to say no to, I'm going to say no to that one. I'm gonna say the same. I'm gonna just say same, cause yeah, same. So if you have tuned into this episode, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. That way you'll be ready to tap in when it's time to tap in. And I will see y'all next week.